Our 2009 Businessperson Hall of Fame inductee is famous for her flair, her business acumen, and her passion for the Gold Coast. Her success brought with it a great profile for herself and our city. Born in the small Victorian town of Wellora in 1920, Paula Stafford grew up in country Victoria and established the love of her craft early, creating clothes for her dolls. Paula would go on to design her own sporty outfits while at Melbourne Girls' Grammar, and later fashionable outfits as a student of Macpherson's College for Design. An unusual twist of fate found her fashion career placed on hold when she moved to Toowoomba as a nurse in the army during the war. Here, she met her husband, a commander who had just returned injured from Papua New Guinea. After the war, the young couple moved to the Gold Coast for a life near the beach to set up home and family, unaware at the time that this move would shape her life as one of the city's leading young entrepreneurs. As fate would have it, the wife of one of Melbourne's leading clothing manufacturers, Mrs. Gross, had seen a beach jacket designed by Paula on the Gold Coast and asked to buy it from her. Mrs. Gross was well connected to the Melbourne fashion industry and soon provided a steady stream of clientele. A small business which started by taking clothing orders on the beach soon grew, and before long, Paula had established Fiesta Togs, employing 35 machinists in Cavill Avenue Surfers Paradise. It was Paula's sporty summer outfits in particular, known only as two-piece outfits, that gained popularity with tourists on the beaches of the Gold Coast. The two-piece outfit was just common sense to Paula, who had cut her own one-piece in half at the age of 16. In her early 30s, Paula had a young family and successful business. However, things really took off in 1952, when a beach inspector spotted Sydney model Anne Ferguson wearing a two-piece bathing suit at Surfers Paradise Beach. The beach inspector told Anne he thought her outfit was a little too brief. Anne wasn't impressed by his comments and told Paula, who suggested that Anne head to the beach the next day and she would have 5 girls in identical two-piece outfits to back her up. Paula quickly made the identical outfits, organized the models, invited our city's civic fathers, and tipped off some newspaper friends. The media came in droves, and the police, and the local Catholic priest showed up to cast their eyes over this racy new fashion. Paula had created a publicity masterstroke, and her two-piece outfits and clothing line took off. Bikinis, as they were later known, became even more brief, and the controversy still raged. Before Paula knew it, she was operating 2 clothing factories, had 65 people on staff, and was supplying 400 shops around Australia. Her flagship store in Surfers Paradise became an icon for visiting tourists, and her same-day made-to-size bikini service was unheard of in the retail industry. Tourists queued in her store to place their order. Paula's business ability is genius. Her contribution in shaping the Gold Coast immeasurable. When asked for her best business advice, Paula's response is happiness. Creating a product that makes people happy, served by staff who are happy, makes good business sense. Ladies and gentlemen, with designs inspired by Paula Stafford, please make welcome Fashion from the Gold Coast Fashion Incubator. And now, ladies and gentlemen, our Gold Coast Businessperson Hall of Fame inductee for 2009. Please make welcome Paula Stafford.